Everyone on the internet loves to talk about massive success. Viral videos, 10,000 followers in a week, AI influencers exploding overnight. But nobody talks about the other side, the real side, the slow side, the side most creators are actually living in. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the truth, the real numbers, the real outcome, the real struggle, and the real lessons after building an AI influencer and posting consistently for 30 days, with no collabs, no shoutouts, no ads, no fake boosts, and no shortcuts. Just pure consistency, pure testing, and pure honesty. After a month of work, I didn't go viral. I didn't gain thousands of followers. I didn't blow up. I ended with 50 followers on one account, 100 followers on another, and most of my reels averaged about 100 views. If you're looking for hype, this video won't give you that. But if you're serious, if you want the truth about what it actually takes to make an AI influencer work, then keep watching. Because this story isn't about an overnight success. It's about what happens before the breakthrough. The beginning. What made me start? I didn't create an AI influencer because it was trendy. I did it because something about AI creators fascinated me. The idea that you could build a digital persona, a character that doesn't get tired, that doesn't care what people think, that can post daily, that can evolve through pure imagination, that idea hooked me. But I didn't want to create a shallow character, not a random pretty face, not another AI model that looks like the rest. I wanted to create a persona that felt intentional, stylized, consistent, a character with mood, identity, and emotion. So I built two accounts. Account 1, futuristic cyber model with aspirational aesthetic. Account 2, minimal, soft, emotionally grounded digital persona. Each had its own look, its own voice, its own vibe. No shortcuts, no randomness, just a clear vision. I knew growth would be slow, but I wanted to see how far discipline could take me in 30 days. The process. Building the character. Before posting, I created a style guide for each account, because consistency is everything for AI influencers. Skin tone, lighting, camera angles, fashion rules, background rules, caption style, emotion palette, everything needed to feel cohesive. For account 1, the cyber model, the rules were futuristic fashion, dark neon or black backgrounds, confident posture, calm facial expressions, soft cinematic glow, a mysterious philosophical caption tone. For account 2, the soft persona, the rules were minimal backgrounds, warm lighting, gentle poses, journaling-style captions, a comforting, introspective vibe. I generated dozens of images, refined them, filtered them, rejected the ones that didn't match the style Bible. Then I turned some into short videos, subtle motion, slow zooms, micro expressions. Nothing too flashy, just enough to feel alive. This became the foundation. The first week, the harsh reality. People on TikTok and Instagram love to show 0 to 10,000 in 7 days stories. What they don't show is the version of reality I faced. I posted every day, same time, high quality, clean aesthetic, AI-enhanced videos, emotional captions. And after 7 days? Account 1, 27 followers, approximately 100 views per reel. Some likes, a few random comments, mostly silence. Account 2, 14 followers, same 80 to 120 view range, no meaningful traction, no secrets, no magic, just slow effort. And this is where most people quit. Because the truth is, AI influencers don't grow fast unless their creators know how to storytell. Great visuals aren't enough. AI has made visuals cheap. Identity is what makes people stay, and identity takes time to build. The second week, learning the patterns. By week 2, I began noticing patterns even if the numbers weren't high. Here's what I learned. 1. Cinematic posts perform better than static ones. Even if the views stayed around 100, 90% of the engagement came from motion posts. A subtle eye blink or slow zoom creates connection. 2. Emotional captions drive saves. Short, direct, not cringe, not overly motivational, just clean, reflective lines. Things like, learning to feel, becoming more than code. I am not real, but the emotions you feel are.
These got the most saves. 3. Consistency builds trust, even without growth. Strange but true. The more consistent the posting, the more real the character felt, even if the numbers were small. 4. The algorithm tests you. On both accounts, the first 5 to 10 posts barely moved. By post 12 onward, reach stabilized. Not big reach, but stable. 5. People silently observe before following. Followers didn't come from likes. They came from slow trust building. Growth wasn't explosive, but it wasn't random either.
The third week, character attachment begins. Around week 3, something subtle shifted. Still no viral moments. Still no 1,000 plus view reels. Everything stayed around 80 to 150 views. But the quality of engagement changed. Not in numbers, but in identity recognition. People were beginning to understand the character. Not millions of people. Not thousands. A small handful. But that handful mattered because they were experiencing the persona as something real. Influence isn't built on virality. It's built on meaningful reactions. The fourth week, the actual results. Now the part you want, the actual numbers. Account 1, a fashion and a travel influencer. After 30 days, 50 followers. Total average 100 to 150 views per reel. Most reels got 8 to 20 likes, 1 to 3 comments per post. No collabs, no shares. Organic reach, only slow but real growth. The page looked consistent. The vibe was clean. It felt like the foundation of a real brand. Account 2, fitness influencer. After 30 days, 100 followers. Total 80 to 120 views per reel. A few reels reached 150 to 220 views. Comments ranged from supportive to emotional. Higher save rate than the first account. No collabs. No ad boosts. Pure algorithm. The growth wasn't fast, but it was organic, targeted, and legitimate. No viral posts. Not one reel crossed 1,000 views. Not one post blew up, and that's important, because most creators would hide that. But here's the truth. Most AI influencers don't go viral in month 1. Most don't even break 500 followers. Most never find an audience because they quit too early. My results weren't impressive. They were honest. And honesty builds credibility. The internal lesson. What AI influencers really teach you. Growth wasn't the most important part. The learning was. AI influencers teach you consistency, discipline, aesthetic thinking, storytelling, brand, identity, emotional intelligence, social media, timing, psychological hooks, building mystery, removing ego from creation. You learn how to create without fear, how to publish without hesitation, how to experiment without embarrassment. A digital persona removes insecurity. You're no longer posting yourself. You're posting your creativity. That freedom makes you a better creator, even if the numbers are tiny. The most important truth I learned here is the hardest truth. AI influencers don't fail because of low numbers. They fail because their creators quit too early. 50 followers is not failure. 100 followers is not failure. It is proof that something exists. It is the seed, the beginning, the foundation. If you give that seed 30 more days, 60 more days, 6 more months, it will turn into something meaningful. But only if you stick with it. You cannot compare a 30-day project to someone else's 2-year journey. The final truth is this. Month 1 is not about results. Month 1 is about identity. You're not building growth. You're building the character that will earn growth later. And in my case, both characters are just getting started. 50 followers, 100 followers, 100 views per reel. Not a failure, not a disappointment. Just chapter 1. The real story hasn't even begun yet. And before we end this video, I want you to take a look for yourself. Check out the links to my AI influencer accounts below, and tell me in the comments. Thoughtful. Are they realistic? Curious. Do they feel alive? Questioning. Do they feel believable? Or do they still feel like AI? Your honest opinion matters, because this project isn't just about growth. It's about exploring where creativity is going next. And if you want a step-by-step guide on how to create your own AI influencer from scratch, let me know in the comments below. If enough of you ask, I'll make a full tutorial showing every tool, the exact workflow, and how to build a character that people actually connect with. This is just the beginning. Let's build the future together.